Hi, I'm Steve Wilson. I'm really glad to be back with you again to follow up on our webinar that we did in July around international growth. This time around, we're focusing on global compliance and the various aspects that it's important for businesses in the US to really focus in on when they have an international business.
And I'm Tim Resendez at Osborne Clarke. I'm really excited this time around. We're going to build off our initial conversation where we talked about the international expansion journey. And now we're looking at global compliance, which is becoming increasingly complex and important for businesses that are operating globally to ensure that they're staying ahead of whatever the laws are in the jurisdictions they're operating. It's important that companies get this right early on their international growth journey. And we're talking about this from both sides of this, whether you're just starting on that growth trajectory or operating much more widely globally. We'll talk about some global themes around compliance, how you can be proportionate and reasonable, conduct risk assessments, find out where the gaps are, and take practical steps in order to prioritize the key actions your company should take.
Of course, you can't focus on global compliance without a bit of a deep dive into international privacy compliance. So we will take some time to look at what the latest is on GDPR, what the impact of the Schrems 2 case has been, and generally how to best proportionately manage your data and your data flows from Europe back into the US and elsewhere in the world.
So we'll be covering a wide range of compliance issues. Starting off, we'll mention health and safety and some of the HR issues that are even more important now as people are working from home or our clients are managing global teams. KYC, knowing your customer, and anti-money laundering obligations are increasing and increasingly being enforced. Product compliance and regulatory issues around labeling and distribution and supply chains. And then looking at industry-specific regulations, things like financial services, life sciences, or others that might be in a regulated space and need pretty specific work in order to comply there. And then also anti-bribery and money corruption regulations are another thing that we're seeing around the world and really impacting any company that's operating globally in the current environment.
So we hope you can join us. It's 1 p.m. on November 17th. We'll do a whistle-stop tour around compliance globally. And hopefully at the end of the hour, you'll be able to take away a good understanding or at least a checklist of some of the key issues to have an effective and usable international compliance program.